with the All-Star break just behind us, Grant, everyone should be well rested for every game.
Yeah, BA. I mean, you'd be surprised how quickly that rest evaporates. It's much needed, but it only gets you so far.
Here are the starters for Houston. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Grayson Allen. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's Portis in at the center position. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Houston. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. When you watch Bobby Portis, he's extremely physical, but he can also space the floor, Clark.
Yeah, I like that combination, BA. It makes him a unique matchup and a tough matchup. I mean, one play he's thumping and bumping you around, and then on the next play, he's knocking down the three, and he's doing it all with great energy and intensity. He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
Wallace outside. Pass to Anunoby. Here's the three. They grab their own miss. Nice shot by Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Earlier I spoke with Mike Brown. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Back over to you, Brian.
And Allie, thank you for that.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. Vanderbilt pulls it in. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Anunoby on the wing. Wallace up top. Allen defending. New York working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. Double on Wembanyama. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Westbrook with the miss.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, his performance at the foul line this season might be the first thing he points to as a priority to improve.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, BA, building their draft assets. They cast them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And he lobs it up. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Westbrook. Wallace outside. Up top, Anunoby lets the three fly. And the Knicks miss again. With the stuff.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Wallace outside. Pass to Wembanyama. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. From deep, Mitchell. And Anunoby pulls it down. Knicks trail by 3. Westbrook taking his time here. Anunoby on the wing. Westbrook with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Westbrook against Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis, what rim protection from him, using that endless length.
Can't connect from short range.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Westbrook, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, a big slam right on Bobby Portis. Oh, man.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
And the Rockets with possession here. Mitchell, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the night. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yes, such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
And Allen gets it to go.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Westbrook. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. On the wing. The three. Wallace pulls it.
Maybe he was too wide open.
And Vanderbilt gets it to go on the assist from Wembanyama.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Pass to Holiday. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And it's Westbrook with the ball for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 5. This is the first they're seeing of Houston.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won one.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The Knicks making their last shot. Portis with a screen on Anunoby. The 3 from Mitchell. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
A volume shooter at the arc. Mitchell will rarely hesitate to take that.
Now Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo covering. Out of bounds. It'll be Rockets ball. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
The Rockets lead by 6. Outside Holiday. Portis with a screen on Westbrook. Holiday passes to Portis. Again, Houston.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
Right side, Anunoby. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's hard to find a more impactful player in a complementary role than OG Anunoby.
Yeah, you're speaking facts right there. He's a switchable defender. I think he's the kind of player that not only does every team want, he's the kind of guy that every team needs.
Portis outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Knicks trail by 7 to the paint. Here's Vanderbilt, and Vanderbilt slams it in.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Anunoby. Portis finds Holiday. Back to Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
The slam from Portis, impressive. Using that size around the rack.
For New York, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And some changes here for New York. Andre Drummond is checked in for Vanderbilt. Hield comes in for Anunoby. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And Houston will go for a different look here. Sadiq Bey, he's checked in for Portis. O'Neal comes in for Allen. Goodwin's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Mann in for Holiday. Here's Drummond. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Bey outside. Houston working the ball around. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Bey. 6 to shoot. Knocks down the long J. And the Rockets lead by 10. Let's look at the energy stats.
Forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
They've also done a good job defensively so far tonight, just making it tough all around on shooters, and it shows in their block numbers.
And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. Second, Houston.
Over the last few weeks, they've been high-flying, getting up and down the court with conviction.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
And the Rockets making a change here. Sharp's checked in. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Already an elite player in this league. The scary thing about Wembanyama is that he's only going to get better.
On the wing, Bey. Outside man. Bey with a screen on Simons. Here's Mann. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Simons. Wembanyama with it. And it's Mann picking him up. Wembanyama, no good. The Rockets lead by 8. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid.
I don't think they move that quickly, so they end up all over his motion and commit the foul.
First free throw is good.
You have to praise and respect Tre Mann's work ethic. I mean, he's taken what he's been given in this league and really worked hard to earn more. You know, that's exactly what coaches like to see.
And the second free throw is good. And he can't make it 3 for 3. Knicks trail by 10. Wallace, the pass to Simons. Here's Drummond. Pass to Wembanyama. Fade away. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Sharp passes to Mann. Here's Goodwin, guarded by Hield. It's tipped. It's stolen by Drummond. Fires from deep. And it's Hield missing. The Rockets lead by 10. Bey right side. Outside man. From deep. Second to go.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Now here's Wembanyama. Turned in an outstanding game against Detroit. And stolen by Bey. Man, the pass to Goodwin. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. On the wing, Wallace. There's the 3. Sharp grabs the miss. Houston has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the 3-point line in this first quarter. Bay passes to Goodwin. Bay with a screen. Puts up a 3. And the Rockets did it again from deep. They've really built this lead on the bench.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those 3s early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Now here's Wembanyama. 9 points in the game. Pass to Heel. To snap the cold streak. Good. And the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 3 assists now in this one. The Rockets lead by 13. Now here's Man. Give him 8. Bay from long range. Wallace pulls it in. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, got a piece of it. Outside Sharp. Puts it up. Wallace's shot is good. 7 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Man. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Rockets ahead. They're up by 11. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Rockets here, they've really been putting on a show.
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers. I like the way they forced
basket.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Royce O'Neal is out there with Sadiq Bey. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Sharp. And it's Man in at the 1. Just 5 on the clock. Launches it from deep. Porter's shot is off.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Sharp passes to O'Neal. Bey with a screen on Porter. From deep, Mitchell. Simons with a rebound. And so Simons will bring it up for New York. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. The lead now in single digits. Hield's got 6.
Quite simply, one of the best 3-point shooters in this game. That's Buddy Hield.
No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah. The other end, that's where he's got to improve. And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
Man, the pass to Bey. Outside Man. Back to Bey. The shot, no good. Some solid D from Wood. Knicks trail by 6. Simons outside. They swipe it. Sharp against Porter. Pass to Man. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 10.
And when Man gets that close inside, he's focused and concentrating on finishing.
Goodwin's checked in for O'Neal. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Simons passes to Porter. Simons outside. 6 on the shot clock. from the arc. Can't get it to drop.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Bay from long range. And the three-pointer goes. Bay's got 6.
All about confidence in these moments. Bay able to attack immediately.
Wood with the screen. Throws it up high. Stolen by Sharp. A screen on Simons. The 3 from Mitchell. Bay. And it's New York with a rebound. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Now here's Bay. 6 points for him. Bay with a screen on Porter. Pass to Sharp. Now man, there's the triple. Over to the wing. The 3 from Mitchell. Wood grabs the board.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Bay inside. Porter's there. Man. Pass to Mitchell. That shot, no good. Knicks trail by 11. Healed on the wing. Check by Mitchell. Outside Porter. Fires in the triple. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
One of the things Porter Jr. has done is really improved as a decision maker. Excellent pick and roll action there.
Bay outside. Back to man. Bay with a screen on Porter. Here's man. And it's New York with a rebound. Wood's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Heel. He's covered closely. Outside Porter. Simons outside. Launches a 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Anthony Simons.
Offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
A new lineup here for New York. And Houston will go for a different look here. Portis, he's checked in for Sharp. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Bay. Allen, he's checked in for Goodwin. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Man. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And as a player, how important is film study to reaching the highest level of success, Clark?
Tell you what, with the advance in technology, it's actually critical now, BA. I mean, it's more accessible, too, and that helps everybody realize the benefits of doing that extra work of studying yourself, your team, and your opponents.
Knicks on D. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Allen with a screen on Wembanyama. Over Westbrook. And then Portis with the dunk.
You got to put a body on Portis or he'll wreak havoc on the offensive glass.
Westbrook outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Pulls up, high post. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Portis with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Holiday. Nails the wide open jumper. He's got 5. Here's Westbrook. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Detroit. Here's Anunoby. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, they tried tying up Anunoby, but he's so strong. He was able to fight through it.
Outside Mitchell. Up top Portis. Give him 8 points now. Holiday from long range. And it's New York with a rebound. Wallace, the pass to Wembanyama. Westbrook outside. Left side Anunoby. Takes the 3. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight.
Looks like he's getting warmed up. Much better efficiency here in the second quarter.
Now here's Holiday. He's got 5. Outside Mitchell for 3. 3-ball! Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
Fades. The Rockets pull it in. Portis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Three-pointer Holiday. The putback. Oh, the foul by Giannis.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second-chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
The fadeaway. And no good trying to use the glass.
Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish there.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Westbrook. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Sadiq Bey, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And Goodwin is subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at Houston, with great effort over a long season, they're second in the conference.
When I look at Houston, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Now here's Westbrook. No points so far. Yes, an illegal screen. The Rockets lead by 10. Here's Goodwin. Portis outside. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. 10 points for Bobby Portis.
Terrific find that time by Holiday. You get open, Drew will get it to you.
Pass to Wallace. Back to Westbrook. To halt the run. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Allen finds Holiday. Launches it. And it's New York with a rebound. Wallace has got 4 rebounds now.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Westbrook, the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Westbrook. Clock at 6. The fader. It's hauled in by Portis.
He's been an absolute non-factor. Zero factor in this game. Just a horrible performance
Westbrook's career is over, how do you think he'll be remembered?
I call him 24/7 because he shows up the same all the time. Great energy, great production, stat sheet stuffer supreme. It was his work ethic and the way he brought himself to the game every single night. Very impressive.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Rebounding over the past month. Victor Wembanyama, #1. Second is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Tremendous effort from both of these guys, hitting the boards with a purpose.
.127 left in the second period. Wallace outside. Here's Wembanyama. Back to Wallace. 5 to shoot. New York again can't hit.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
For 3, Westbrook. Wembanyama down low. Defended by Portis.
And their defense has been locked down. They hold their opponents to a very low shooting percentage. Second best in the league at that. And it keeps them in every game.
Ranking #1 in steals. This team gets after it on the defensive end. They aren't afraid to take chances and go for opportunities to take the ball when they see them. And the first one at the line is good.
In the first quarter, I thought he did a great job getting to the line, but he's been a little less physical as the game's gone on.
Houston making some changes. And Gafford comes in for Bailey. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Holiday passes to Allen. And here's Gafford. Holiday from long range. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Knocks down the triple.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Westbrook against Holiday. Excellent D there from Westbrook. Vanderbilt finds Westbrook. Over Holiday. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Houston Rockets in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They've done a great job containing Westbrook. And with his explosiveness, that is not an easy task. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for Houston.
Well, they got a lift from their bench. Those guys came in, got the buckets, and took some pressure off their starters.
They have contributors up and down that roster. Next up, guys, let's talk about those power rankings.
Well, I think for Houston, holding in the 5th place in our advanced ranking system. Who does these rankings anyway?
We've got some worker elves in the back. They're well compensated, union, benefits, all of that stuff.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. We've got Wembanyama, Russell Westbrook out there with Cason Wallace. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Houston leading by 13. Pass to Holiday. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pulls. And out of bounds. The Rockets will take it. So it's the Rockets now. Outside Holiday. Allen outside. Back to Holiday. Stolen by Vanderbilt. Pass to Anunoby. Wallace outside. Mitchell against Anunoby. Back to Wallace. Shot clock at 6. Anunoby passes to Wembanyama. From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Mitchell finds Antetokounmpo. Houston working the ball around. And here's Portis. Guarded by Vanderbilt. From the low block. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jared Vanderbilt picks one up.
The size and length of Bobby Portis making him a problem in the paint.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
That one's off.
A most valuable role player on this team. Portis' ability to stretch the floor with his shooting, huge.
He hits the second from the line. The 3rd quarter. Wallace, right side. From deep, Wembanyama. Tries again. And Vanderbilt lays it up and in. Vanderbilt's got 6.
Making the most of that possession, unwilling to give up on the play.
Mitchell with the ball. He has 6. Allen on the wing. Unloads. That one's wide left. Knicks trail by 12. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And there's the lob. Whoa! Antetokounmpo flying.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Pass to Wallace. Here's Anunoby. 3-pointer. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now.
It has been a shaky start this half for their offense, shooting just 1 of 5.
Portis with the steal. Down low. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And now the Knicks on the break. And Westbrook slams it home.
Yeah, and it's Wembanyama's length that leads to the steal and gets them out and running.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And right here, an intimidating group. The leaders in blocked shots over the past month. Fourth, Victor Wembanyama.
And during this last month, he made a statement on the defensive end, just swatting away shots left and right.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Now Holiday, 5 points in the game. Houston with another miss.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots, still trying to get their legs under them.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you so much. Well, the NBA has style. Commissioner Adam Silver said this is a unique league. It's also a lifestyle brand. There's a strong association with music, fashion, culture, and also art. And the way to grow the sport is to appeal beyond those who are hardcore basketball fans. That's where our success has come. Guys, back over to you.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans. Thank you, Allie. On the wing, Mitchell. Anunoby covering. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And he stays with it. Wallace, the pass to Westbrook. Back to Wallace. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball to go. Wallace has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Holiday passes to Mitchell, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
This is getting out of hand. He committed only 1 turnover in the first half, but has several since then.
And the Rockets making a change here. Bayes checked in. Knicks trail by 9. And here's Wembanyama. He's got 13. Pass to Anunoby. No good with the triple. The Rockets have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Wherever OG Anunoby goes, his teams win a lot of games, Clark.
Yeah, you think about his second season. I mean, be a part of the 2019 Raptors title squad was Anunoby. I mean, his defense is superb, and it affects winning in a big-time way.
And Houston has possession. Following the bucket by the Knicks. Holiday passes to Portis. The Rockets with another miss.
Letting him have that from mid-range. The defense dodged the bullet there.
Pass to Westbrook. Outside Vanderbilt. Wallace, the pass to Wembanyama.
Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at New York, a fantastic season so far for them. First place in the conference.
You know, for the Knicks, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Allen finds Mitchell to win the drought. Houston with another miss. Knicks trail by 5. Double on Wembanyama. Pass to Vanderbilt. Tipped.
Wow, don't bring that in here. Porter's protecting his house.
Their rebounding has really sparked this run.
Outside Mitchell. And it's off from three-point range.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Now here's Holiday. He's got 5. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Why even try in there against Wembanyama? I mean, it's just too difficult.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group. Mitchell against Simons. From Simons.
Look, bad shooting nights happen to everybody. He's just got to feel fortunate that his teammates have picked up the slack for him.
So they take the lead. Porter's got 7.
And they're really working the paint now.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Second in points off turnovers, and they're third in shooting percentage. That tells you this team's guards are setting up their bigs with some good looks, but also hitting some J's themselves.
And let's go back to the transition game. They run the break as well as anybody. You might outwork them, but you're not going to outrun them. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Rockets. It's a 1-point game. Outside Mitchell. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Field passes to Simons. To the inside. Oh, deflected. Pass to Porter. Fires the 3. On target from range. And now it's a 4-point New York lead.
I really like how he's playing tonight, taking good, smart shots, playing his game.
Outside Mitchell. Portis a screen. 3-pointer Holiday. The Knicks with the rebound.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, you look at Wood, and it's his versatility that makes him a tough cover inside and out.
And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Knicks.
Well, they've continued to play pedal to the metal, leaking out and capitalizing with ease when they get opportunities in the open court.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
That's good from Wood.
Really hard not to appreciate a steady big guy like Christian Wood. I mean, he knows his role out on the floor, doesn't try to do things he can't, and really gives it his complete effort and focus. I love that.
And the Rockets making a change here. Sharp, he's checked in for Portis. O'Neal comes in for Allen. Goodwin's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Mann in for Drew Holiday. Both good from the line that time. Here's Mann. He's got 10. Pass to Bay. A shot to stop the run. The shot, no good.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And it's Healed, missing. Rockets trail by 6. Bay outside. Here's Goodwin. Outside man. Takes a 3. Connects from downtown. Man's got 13.
Well, that demonstrates how lethal Man is shooting the basketball. He's ready to fire as soon as it's in his hands. Despite his struggles to heat up and get going, the lead still remains intact.
Now here's Sharp. No points yet. Man, the pass to Bay. Drummond against Sharp. Here's Goodwin. 6 to shoot. And Houston, another 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Simons. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simons. All right, let's check out the best NBA teams from the field this season. Number 5, Houston.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
And here are the Rockets now. Here's Goodwin. Fires the 3. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Knicks trail by 3. Simons, right side. Inside. Here's Wood. No good again that time. And the Rockets shooting just under 40% from the field. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Bay, no good.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Now here's Drummond. Still without a bucket. Here's Porter. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Sharp's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Man, the pass to Goodwin. And he's going for the lob. It's stolen by Drummond. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And here's the upcoming schedule for the Houston Rockets. On Monday, they'll face off against Trae Young and the Utah Jazz. And then on Wednesday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming to town.
The way they've been conducting themselves lately, I think they'll have no trouble maintaining their current momentum. They just need to keep doing what they're doing, and the wins will follow.
That's good from Porter.
Look, we've seen Kevin Porter Jr. go off for 50 in a game. He's got some serious skill on the offensive end.
Porter hits them both. Here's Goodwin. Pass to man. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night. Over Sharp. Wood passes to Drummond. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Drummond's got his first points in this one.
You know, this is where you want to get Drummond the ball. The closer he is, the more effective he becomes.
Here's Goodwin. Here's Man. Drills it from deep. Man's got 9 points now in the quarter.
I just love the ball movement.
And so Porter will bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 2. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Healed on the wing. He's covered by O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. New York working the ball around now. Yep, that one's good. There's 6 seconds left in the third. Puts up a deep 3, and that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. It's a tie game in New York. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. In at the 4, and he gets the bucket. Wembanyama's got 19 points.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Man misses. The Knicks with the lead. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Sharp against Drummond. Sharp, no good. Well, the Knicks shooting 41% in this game. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Wembanyama. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
That free throw, no good. Goodwin's checked in for O'Neal. And he's good on the second.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Here's Goodwin. Shot clock at 6. Sharp passes to Goodwin. The three-pointer off the mark. Goodwin's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Porter looks it over to the inside. Drummond. Oh, the jam by Drummond.
How about that, Andre Drummond? No, you didn't just show me that kind of creativity in a 7-foot frame at about 1/3 of a ton.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Right side, Mitchell. There's the block.
What a big-time denial by Anunoby. OG came flying in to erase that chance.
Outside Porter. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
It's a struggle to stop Mitchell inside clean. He's strong, he's skillful, so he draws those fouls inside.
And he knocks down the first one. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Houston.
Dynamic scorer. You put this man in just about any situation and he'll find a shot no matter what.
Now here's Porter. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And Houston making a change here. Bayes checked in. And the free throw, no good. Rockets trail by 5. From deep, Mitchell. The Rockets with another miss.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
And Drummond with the jam.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Kept alive. Goodwin. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender. You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Goodwin. And he banks in the layup.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Rockets trail by 9. Outside man. Pass to Bay. Outside man. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Boy, a nice combination of body control and some real toughness displayed.
He's checked in for Sharp. Allen comes in for Bay. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Goodwin. And New York has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. The three from Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Man, the pass to Holiday from deep. Mitchell. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 9 rebounds now.
Boy, I tell you what, with each miss, you can just see the frustration building in him.
And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist from Anunoby. Anunoby's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
And Mitchell is an active scorer, which forces defenders to foul him often.
So for the Knicks, Vanderbilt's checked in for Drummond. Wallace comes in for Hield. And it's Westbrook in for Porter Jr. And a change for the Rockets. Sharp, he's checked in for Mann.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
On the very short list of franchise-level guards, Donovan Mitchell can take over a game with his scoring ability.
Here's Vanderbilt. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Their defensive effort is certainly lacking since halftime. They need to wake up.
Outside Mitchell. Shoots over Anunoby. And it's Mitchell. Anunoby can't get it to go.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had 1 since.
Here's Sharp. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Yeah, and Wemby makes it look so easy. If he's anywhere near you, don't even try to score.
Rockets trail by 8. Outside Sharp. Pass to Holiday. Anunoby against Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Holiday passes to Mitchell. And another miss by Houston.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Westbrook against Holiday. And it comes off the front of the rim. And so it's Portis who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Now here's Holiday. Outside Mitchell. The 3 ball. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
He's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
First one falls. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Sharp. Both free throws good from Portis. And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. New York leading by 6. Right side, Wembanyama. It down.
Yeah, the dunk by Wemby might be the most effortless dunk you'll see.
Antetokounmpo inside. Wembanyama on him. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? And New York has possession. Westbrook with it. Outside Vanderbilt. Wallace, the pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, effortless inside.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
You get the sense Giannis Antetokounmpo is hungry to get another title, Clark.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's definitely in the prime of his career and would like to add another Larry O'Brien trophy to his collection. He is getting older, but again, I think he's still in his prime, and he knows that while time is short, another championship could set him apart from a lot of the greats.
Houston with another miss.
I love their work on the glass.
And scrapping inside. A lot of grit and grind with these guys.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Outside Anunoby. Wallace outside. Here's Anunoby. Clock at 6. Money from 3.
Nice job of setting himself up for that shot right there. Anunoby knocking down the 3.
Mitchell fires. No stopping him from 16 feet out.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
Outside Anunoby. Now Wallace. Wembanyama, screen on Allen. Anunoby.
Boy, I love the energy that Anunoby plays with. I mean, he's so good at forcing the defender's hand.
And he makes a first. Both free throws good from Anunoby. And here is Antetokounmpo. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Giannis to the
Same display of dribbling from Antetokounmpo. I mean, you can't take this guy lightly when he's got the ball. Mad handle.
Oh, Wembanyama on the receiving end.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Holiday outside, stolen by Vanderbilt. Westbrook outside. Now Wembanyama. The shot from 20 feet out. Not that time. Rockets trail by 14. Here's Antetokounmpo. Drive. Oh, come on, Giannis. Unreal.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Now Westbrook. Wembanyama. Now Anunoby. Now Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. Another shot. The jumper is good.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Knicks.
They never gave up when they were down earlier. Forced their way back into this game. And look at them now.
And this one was all about desire. The perseverance of never doubting your teammates or the game plan. I mean, I love what they did here tonight.
And looking at their record now, tonight. Oh! Power it home!
Oh, wow!
Here's Westbrook. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, BA, you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
About 3 seconds between shots and the game clock. Here's man. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.